Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank will be going over to Nowlands, man. We about to get body for Money in the Bank. And very interesting that it is at a new date. September 6th is now when Money in the Bank will be taking place. Normally it happens at the top of the year, now moving towards the end of the year. So I want to get y'all thoughts on that, especially with it being only a few months before moving into WrestleMania. Do we get more WrestleMania cash-ins, or just what does this do for Money in the Bank now premiering in September?
That's interesting. That's like Labor Day weekend next year.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I think that's because when was it this year? It was over the summer, right? It was after.
I think it was in June.
So right after Mania, pretty much.
Yeah, we had Backlash, then we had Money in the Bank.
Yeah, I mean,
so Money in the Bank next year is going to be the first PLE after SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I wonder why that is, and wonder what they're going to put in its place in June, because it's usually in June or July, isn't it?
Yeah, unless you do Crown Jewel.
All those, yeah. No, I think this seems interesting. I mean,
Sandil, you was late. That was at the top of the hour. But don't worry, you can always rewatch it because we talked about it, Jay. She was ready. She's like, hey, where my hate at? I'm trying to talk about it.
I don't know, this shuffles. I don't know how much this shuffles. Granted, it's after SummerSlam, so the possibility of it going past WrestleMania is there, or being cashed in at Mania, or being cashed in at SummerSlam too.
Yeah.
Or anywhere else between that.
I like it because of that, because you get close. Because again, if you think about it, in June, it gets a little early if you're going to do it at SummerSlam. You don't get a chance to build it up. I think with this one at September, you really get a chance to build up a person holding the Money in the Bank briefcase. Like, for example, like we talked about, imagine if Shinsuke won this. Now, he has several months till we get to SummerSlam to cash it in. Or WrestleMania.
Could you punch your ticket to WrestleMania with this thing too?
You could. So you have that as well. So instead of yeah. And and again, now you have more of an opportunity to do all of these PLEs a little bit easier. Because again, a lot of people we see would love to cash it in at the biggest party of the summer. And it always sucks that it's like, oh, I only got to hold it for 3 weeks. I didn't really get to torment anybody the way I want to.
So you can actually get people to cash in at the Rumbles now too.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So who you thought you were getting, you might not be getting.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, but I want to play a game when it comes to this. And we're going to be playing One Has to Go. So because we're having Money in the Bank New Orleans, I have determined 6 competitors that could potentially compete in the Money in the Bank men's division. And what you're going to do is, this is a 2-parter. You are going to delete someone from both rows. And then after that, the remaining 2 will have a match. You will determine the winner of that match. Then you will determine the winner of who would face each other on both rows. And that will be your Money in the Bank winner. This is the person you are selecting to win Money in the Bank. So, since everyone's grabbing their pens, I will give you all 30 seconds to deliberate and think about it. So I think for you in the chat, if you would love for us to let us know in row 1 who goes, and in row 2 who goes. We have the Raw roster, which is LA Knight, Finn Balor, and Braun Breaker. And on the SmackDown side, we have Solo Sikoa, Sami Zayn, and Carmelo Hayes. All 6 competitors are definitely potential to be in Money in the Bank, just like we've talked about with Austin Theory and Shinsuke Nakamura. But we know, since currently they are the ones that are getting the buzz on both brands, we want to see who our host thinks will hold that briefcase in New Orleans. So we will go ladies first, because she has that pom-pom that pissed me the hell off. Honey. See, now it's a pom-pom. I like that better. Now, see, that made me feel a lot better when you did it like that. It made me feel better. Thank you. Yeah, see, now it feels like a pom-pom.
You can hear it too.
Yeah, see, it gives me pom-pom vibes now. So let's start with row one. Who are you eliminating from row one?
This is a safe space.
Sure.
Brown breaker.
Interesting. Okay. So Braun Breaker is out of there for you. Now we go into a match. LA Knight versus Finn Balor. Who wins?
Finn Balor.
Okay. So Finn Balor is the remainder of row one. Now, row two. Who has to go out of Solo Sikoa, Sami Zayn, Carmelo Hayes?
Sammy.
All right. Now that Sami Zayn is eliminated, Solo versus Carmelo Hayes. Who wins?
Solo.
All right. So Solo takes row two. Now in a match to determine who is your Money in the Bank winner, Solo versus Finn. Who is your Money in the Bank winner prediction out of these two?
You come at the Prince, you best not miss.
So Finn Balor will be Money in the Bank winner in 2026 for you.
For me.
I'm not mad at that. No notes. No notes.
Thank you.
Dion, we move it to you.
A long time. September's a long time. Sorry. September's a good piece away.
It is.
The amount of stuff that could change
Freaking
scares me.
Freaking Dion Strange over there coming up with 1,001 scenarios. But there can only be one. Yeah. That's what happens to Dion. Once you see the wheels turning, he's just like, wait, he does the.
And then that's what's going on in his head.
I had to say, like, September's a long time. I mean, a lot could change. A lot could change.
I know a lot could change, but right now, these are the hot contenders that we could tell will do nothing but get even hotter as the year goes on. None of them are slowing down. If anything, all of them are raising up, especially with a lot of the older stars like John Cena and CM Punk and Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns kind of taking it back to the sidelines and handing it off to them.
All right, well, let's do this thing.
All right, first row. Who goes? LA Knight, Finn Balor, or Braun Breaker?
LA Knight.
Okay.
He's already champion by now. It's September.
Hey,
I see. Okay. All right. Touche.
All right. So Braun Breaker versus Finn.
You're right.
Braun Breaker.
Okay, so we got Braun Breaker surviving the first row. Second row, Solo Sikoa, Sami Zayn, Carmelo Hayes. One has to go. Who are you eliminating?
I'm going to say Sammy.
I know exactly what you're going to do. No.
We running it back. We
running it back. I knew it. We running it back to NXT. That's what we doing.
All right, Carmelo versus Solo. Who wins?
Carmelo got the dub here, man.
Okay.
I'm not mad at that either, honestly. That's cool.
Right. So we move into the finals of who your prediction is for the Money in the Bank.
This was tough.
Braun Breaker versus Carmelo Hayes.
Because story-wise, a briefcase for Braun makes things worth it.
But like you said, you don't know what's going to happen by September.
It's September. He could be.
So again, deliberating all of that. Who are these two? Because just like you said too, Braun could potentially be champion as well by then.
Melo in the bank, Breaker in the bank. Which one?
Melo would be great because he was a first round draft pick. So Carmelo Hayes for the dub, man.
Okay. I'm gonna be completely honest. I went the same way as Dion. Except I had him going up against Finn instead of Breaker.
Oh, Finn and Melo. Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. I had Melo. And Finn would let Carmelo go over. And you get Carmelo and you get Melo in the bank.
Yeah, man, because that NXT run was too good to not.
But honey, no, Balor in the bank ain't bad either.
Yeah. Maybe have the demon carrying the bank around. Yeah.
With custom briefcase with the F on it. Ooh, hey.
You sell a lot of those.
Yeah, you can do a lot of those. But either way, I feel like we have some great potential for Money in the Bank and a dope match that we'd have once it comes in. And I think September is a way better positioning for Money in the Bank because it helps get to build up and not have it be so short or so long you forget about it. And I feel like that's what happened with both of these Money in the Bank winners this year. Naomi had to cash it in so quick, and Seth may have had the heist or the whatever they called it, the ruse of the century or whatever. But we had forgot he had the briefcase, so it's like give it to somebody that could really use that to build themselves up.
Yeah.
So we shall see what happens, but Money in the Bank has been moved to September 6th, and it is going down in New Orleans. So not sure if tickets will be on sale, but it has just been announced. So hopefully as we find out more, you will find out more here on the Kayfabe Podcast.